everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Elana and I'm so happy to have you here. You know, boundaries are one of those things that can really change our lives, but most of us were never taught how to set them. In this video, we are going to talk how setting boundaries can improve the relationships we have with other people, but as well how can improve the relationship we have with ourselves. So now, for some of you, this can sound very basic and you're going to say, of course I set boundaries, that is obvious. But for some other people, setting boundaries in this moment can feel impossible. Pay attention to which group you're belonging, because they can tell you a lot about the environment that you grew up in. Were you taught to set boundaries, or you were taught to bound yourself? Now I want to read you a definition about boundaries that I found, so we are going to be more clear what we are talking about in this video. Boundaries are the personal rules we set for ourselves about how others can treat us and how we can treat ourselves. They are like invisible lines that protect our emotional, mental, and sometimes physical space, helping us decide what we will and won't accept in our relationships and daily life. From this definition, we can see that boundaries are here to protect us. The important thing here to understand is that you don't set boundaries because you don't want somebody in your life. You set boundaries because you want that person in your life. Healthy boundaries help the relationship to grow while still protecting your well-being. Boundaries teach people how to treat us. You no longer have feeling that you need to sacrifice yourself to keep somebody close. And now relationships start to feel more as a freedom instead of burden. However, some people will never understand your boundaries because either they abound themselves and now they are expecting from you to do the same, or they benefit from you not having boundaries. In both cases, these relationships are extremely toxic. I'm someone on my journey of learning my personal boundaries. And one thing that I realize is that this is an ongoing process. You will never reach a point where your relationships are going to become perfect, because relationships are extremely complicated and they are constantly evolving. But I can promise you this, as much you understand and enforce your personal boundaries, the healthier the relationship with yourself and others will become. You will discover that saying no is not hard as you thought, and that saying no when you really mean it, it's actually saying yes to yourself. You will understand that prioritizing yourself, it's not selfish, it's self-care. When people don't understand your boundaries and they try to guilt trip you, then see them for who they are, or people who abound themselves, or people who benefit from you not having boundaries. In both cases, respond with a lot of love and understanding, but still choose not to participate in that negative circle. By breaking the pattern, you do to yourself and to all people around you a favor, even if they cannot see yet. And finally, remember, boundaries are two-way street. We cannot ask people to respect our boundaries if we don't respect theirs. Only when we can do both, we can truly become healthy individuals. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you can get something valuable out of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in my next video. Bye!